Warrior standout Draymond Green said earlier today he would love nothing more than to wrap up a championship here in Cleveland, celebrating on the Cavs' home floor and in their locker room. Meanwhile, the Cavs have other ideas, hoping to keep the season alive with a victory in game number 4. At the NBA Finals at Quicken Loans Arena, I'm Chad Krispinsky. We'll send it back to you. Of course, the ultimate goal is winning a World Series, but up first, the Tribe will try to secure a second straight Central Division crown, and they'll have an outstanding opportunity to get off to a good start in divisional play. Counting tonight's game, they'll play 13 straight against Central Division foes. Reporting live from Progressive Field, I'm Chad Krispinsky, Sports Team 27. On the Eastern Washington side of things, players and coaches for the Eagles are very aware of those possible reported suspensions and the problems that the Penguins have been having. But in the folks I talked to, they say they're not worried about the Penguins. They're just worried about themselves. They will adjust to whichever personnel takes the field here in Cheney, Washington, coming up tomorrow in the FCS semifinals. As I said, Mother Nature played some games. It is cold. How cold? All of the bone-chilling details coming up in just a bit. With the Penguins in Cheney, Washington, I'm Chad Krispinsky, Sports Team 27. Hi again, everybody. The last Cleveland Browns quarterback to start at least 75% of the games in back-to-back seasons was Tim Couch back in 2001 and 2002. Tonight, another new face took the reins. Brock Osweiler was under center for the preseason opener. Browns hosting the Saints. Osweiler threw for just 42 yards, but it was the defense that came up big early on. Saints ball, Garrett Grayson back to pass, is stripped. Carl Nassib pounces on it. Browns take over. Second quarter, Browns down 3-0. Rookie Matthew Days plunges his way in. Browns take the lead at 7-6. Second half, it was rookie Deshaun Kaiser's turn. Kaiser back in the pocket, pumping, avoiding some pressure, and he airs it out deep for Richard Mullaney, who makes a great diving catch all the way down to the 1. Browns would punch it in a play later. Then in the fourth quarter, under 2 minutes to go, Browns down 14-13. Kaiser lofts the ball on fourth down. Jordan Payton hauls in the 45-yard touchdown reception. Kaiser 184 passing yards and that touchdown. Browns get the victory by a final of 20-14. Hi again, everybody. Don't look now, but the Cleveland Indians are knocking on the door for the best record in all of baseball. Winners of 26 of their last 27, the Tribe entered the day just a game behind the Dodgers. Today, they try to polish off the Angels for a 13th sweep of the season. Top of the second, Tribe down 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion launches one to left for a solo homer. Number 37 this season, game tied at 1. Then in the fifth, 2-on for Francisco Lindor, who crushes one to center for a 3-run blast. He now has 32 on the season. Indians with a 4-1 advantage. Bottom of the ninth, Indians flashing some serious leather. Giovanni Urshela with a slick snag at third. The incredible throw across for the out to end the ball game. Take another look. Indians complete the sweep by a final score of 4-1. For Kendall Brest, football holds a special place in his heart.
One of the most important things in my life behind religion and family.
The Hickory senior has had the unique opportunity to play tight end and defensive end for his dad, Hornets head coach Bill Brest.
Why is football so special to you?
Because it's the best sport in the world. I mean, it's that simple.
But during Kendall's junior season at Hickory, in the fall of 2015, that simplicity became far more complicated.
Stood up, getting ready for school, and basically ended up being a stroke in the long run.
Days later, doctors diagnosed Kendall with the heart disorder left ventricular non-compaction, which means he could no longer play the sport he loves.
That was my main sport, my favorite sport. But in September when it changed, I had to take a different perspective on it.
Number one, it's a joy to coach your kid, and that was taken away. But we found something different.
Later in the season, Kendall returned to his teammates, who coined the term Kendall Strong to honor him. This fall, there's now another Coach Brest on the staff. Kendall has joined his father as a student assistant.
It still feels the same to me. I'm still around the team for all the meetings, practices, games. Nothing's changed. I'm just not getting bruises on my body anymore.
he's putting the time, the efforts in, and he's very talented. He has the health setback, but he is attacking it, and he sees the big picture in life.
Coach Kendall will be back to work on the Hornets sideline Friday night as Hickory renews its rivalry with Sharon.
Yes, we want to win Friday night, just like our opponent wants to win Friday night. Yes, we're working hard, but you know, after the game, no matter what happens, who's going to be there but your family?
Just under 7 months ago, Youngstown State's drive for a 5th national championship was in full swing. Now, just a month away from the 2017 campaign, the Penguins are hoping the excitement picks up right where it left off.
It should carry over. I mean, hopefully we have a number of guys coming back that should have some confidence in what this team can be, the culture, and really what it takes to have success.
And the school's athletic department isn't standing pat. Currently hard at work finding ways to draw even more fans through the turnstiles.
Well, you're always looking at any facility enhancements you can make, that whether they're getting people into the stadium or the type of entertainment you're providing them on the scoreboard or in the tailgate lots.
Here at Stambaugh Stadium, the Penguins aren't just hoping for fans to fill these seats to create a home field advantage. Financially, each home game is worth $250,000. That accounts for half of the athletic department's total external revenue.
You know, we probably generate $1.5 to $2 million on football a year, and obviously we need to generate as much revenue as we can to kind of take the pressure or the heat off the university and what it needs to support us. So, you know, it's critical that, you know, this community gets behind this football program.
It's that revenue that helps support all of the other sports in the department. That includes baseball, softball, and track and field. According to the NCAA, YSU ranked 17th in FCS home attendance last season, down from 13th in 2015. According to that report, the Penguins' average attendance of less than 13,000 dropped more than 2,400 fans per game from the year before. Bob Camardo and Frank Nolasco are diehard YSU fans. They've both been attending Penguin football games for more than 40 years. And both have noticed a steady decline in the number of fans in the stands.
The age of the population of the city has aged. A lot of the students are leaving the area as they find other jobs. It's not the only attraction in town.
It's a little bit of its old hat. I mean, you're trying to get some new people involved, but students don't really participate much, and I think that I don't think you'll ever get back to the days of the 90s.
I definitely think we can get there, and I think people realize what they missed out on a little bit towards the end of last football season, and I think they'll be here at kickoff.